Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy D, and I'm gonna show you how to use Dropbox. I'm gonna show you how to use Dropbox with the MPC the MPC software, the Renaissance or the Studio. If you're making a beat with somebody, like say you got a friend or somebody that you want to make a beat with, and he's good at the keyboard, like he knows how to play the keyboard, and you're good at drums or whatever, or you just want to just do something together with someone. All right. The first thing you're gonna do is get Dropbox for your computer. All right. So I'm gonna just go right here. When you go to Dropbox.com, it's gonna on the side it's gonna say download Dropbox over there. So you're gonna download Dropbox. Once you download Dropbox, it will put a sharing folder for you. It would put like a folder, almost like an extra hard drive on here. So when I go to my drive, right up here on the side, it says Dropbox. You can do this also with Google Drive, because I do it with Google Drive as well, if you're familiar with using Google Drive. But we're focusing on Dropbox right now. So it does put a folder in there. It does put Dropbox right there. All right, so we're gonna go back to the site where you first loaded it, and we're gonna make a folder. Now you can make a folder from either the drive that I showed you or hit the internet, while you're on the internet. But we're gonna do it right from the internet. So the first thing I would do is I would make a folder. I would go here, new folder, and I would click that, and then it would ask me to name the folder, and I would name the folder. Now since I did that already, the folder's called MPC Beats. And then after I made that folder, I would click here, and then I would click on Share Folder Options. So once I get to Share Folder Options, this on the bottom right here is where I would put the person's email that I'm sharing it with, sharing that folder with, so they can access that folder when they're making a beat or when they're, adding stuff to the beat. And then I would hit done, and they would get an email confirming, that I shared a folder with them from Dropbox, and they would accept it, So then we go from there. So now after you have that done, you're gonna have your MPC software loaded up, and you're just gonna you're gonna start your beat or whatever you guys are gonna do. So let's see. I'll just put a little drums on this. All right. I'm gonna just do something real quick. All right, so say that was the drums I used. I mean, this is just for demo purposes only. So all right, I'm done. I'm like, oh man, let me send this to my, me and my boy is making this beat. Let me send it to him so he can add some guitars or keyboard to it. So now what I would do is I would save it. Now, usually I save it 2 times. I save it once for me and once for the Dropbox, just in case somebody messes up the Dropbox, or just in case something happens to the Dropbox, I still have that beat. All right, so what I would do is I would hit save. Of course, same thing you always do. You hit save project, and then you would name it. So we're gonna name this. I'm gonna name this Dropbox. Alright, so I named it Dropbox, and I'm going to hit save. So now that's saving into my regular MPC folder, in my documents, my MPC folder, so that's there. Now I want to tell it, alright, let me save it to my Dropbox so my man can access it. So he can, add something to it. So I'm going to go to File again, but this time I'm going to go to Save Project As. Once I go there, I'm going to hit back, I'm going to click back here because I want to get to my drive. I hit back twice, and it brings me to my drive. So now I see my Google Drive, I see my my download folder right here, and my Dropbox. So once I click my Dropbox, double click it, I see my folder in there called MPC Beats. I double click that, and these are just a couple ones that I already have saved in there. It's already named Dropbox because we named it already, and we just hit save. Now, once we hit save, you'll see my Dropbox start spinning and syncing. So let's see. And then after that, it usually goes quick. So it's already done. It's already saved up into the Dropbox, and as you can see, it's right there. You go right into that folder. So I'm gonna show you it again. I go to my Dropbox. I go to my Dropbox folder, and inside the Dropbox folder is my MPC beats folder, and inside that is the beat that I named Dropbox. And the person would double click it. It will load the beat up, and they can add whatever they want, and they would save it to the same place. And that's Dropbox with the MPC software. Peace.